Hello, my name is Alison Callender and I'm the Curator of Art and Art History at the Barbados Museum and Historical Society. It gives me great pleasure to welcome you to our first art exhibition for 2021, Atlantic Rhapsody. It features over 40 works from Robert MacLeod.
Jim MacLeod, as he was more familiarly known, was a great lover of oceans and travel. In fact, when we look at his record, we can see periods of intense travel between Barbados, London, and New York. And it is clear and evident in his artwork that his first love was his love of the sea. One of the few pieces we've not been able to show you in the exhibit, but it's in the catalogue, is this very early work of Brooklyn Harbor, which was produced when he was a student in New York. And his choice of documenting that space, that area of activity, that kind of activity around water and sailing and shipping, is a particularly important signal of what this man considered to be vital to human existence, the mode of travel. It was also an important signal recognizing the transformation of the United States territories into a very industrialized space. And so the vehicles, the vessels that are shown are, highly mechanized, modernized modes of transport. So the works that we show here that are probably between the late 30s and 40s are very much about his recognition then of the completely different environment that he finds himself in when he comes back, as it were, to the Caribbean. Because in these works, he's recognizing that this is still the era of sailing vessels in the Caribbean. So the ships that are shown, the small harbors and careenages that are shown, the first one here is in St. Lucia. These two are in St. Lucia. One of Sophia and the other of the inner harbor at Castries, before these buildings were all burnt in 1948. And then he shows this piece of the harbor or the careenage here in Barbados. All three of these pieces were created probably before 1948, but as you can see, his documentation of Castries' inner harbor was critically important because at no stage did the St. Lucians ever regain that traditional and historical heritage space, and what was left were the docks that are still there today. Sea and the movement and the motion of water then surround us in virtually every other painting that you see by Robert MacLeod, and it's an important and ever-present theme in much of his work.
We hope to see you either physically or virtually to see this wonderful exhibition of paintings.